So page 5, together in class. Because it'll help you do number 6. That's why I'm going to do that. All right. So Janelle and Swetha are taking a 50-question true-false test in their history class. Janelle started after Swetha had already finished 12 questions. Janelle answers questions at a rate of 2 questions per minute. So let's just write that down really fast. Janelle. Oh, thank you, ma'am. So Janelle answers questions at a rate of 2 questions per minute. That's over 1 minute. What does the word rate mean? It means slope. Good job. Notice that, remember, slope is your change in y over your change in x. What is your y-axis labeled as? Yeah, number of questions answered. What is your x-axis?
Number of minutes she started.
Okay, so really, Janelle's equation, y, the total number of questions she answered, equals 2 over 1 times x, which we can just write as y equals 2x. Swetha's equation is a little bit harder. Hers is a little bit more challenging, okay? So she answers questions at a rate of 5 questions every 4 minutes. So her rate is 5 questions every 4 minutes. So what does that mean her slope is? So y equals 5 over 4x. But remember that Switha had already finished how many questions? 12. She had already done 12 questions before Janelle started. So we actually have 2 equations to graph. We actually have 2 equations to graph. So let's start with the y equals 2x. That one should be pretty easy. Where do I begin? Where do I begin? Is there a y-intercept listed there? That means that the y-intercept is 0. You begin at 0. And my slope is 2 over 1. It means I'm going to go up 2 and over 1. Okay? Up 2 and over 1. Here is the tricky part. Here's the tricky part. How is my axis counted? Is it counting by 5s on the y-axis? It's counting by 2s. Every grid line represents a 2. So if I begin at 0 and go up 2, I'm really just going up 1 grid line. The x-axis is being counted by 1s, so I'm going to go up 1 over 1. You really have to watch graphing when you're doing real-world applications because this is tricky. You have to watch and see how your axis is counted. So I'm just going to draw a nice straight line. Like that. Okay. Now let's think about Swetha's. So she begins where? What is her y-intercept? It's at 12. And her slope, 5 over 4. That means I go up and to the right. So I'm going to begin at 12, which is right here because the x or the y-axis is being counted by 2's, remember? Okay, we're counting by 2's. So if I go up 5, I'm going up 2, 4. I'm going to make this nice and big so you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm going up 2, 4, 5, right in the middle, over 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I'm going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, over 1, 2, 3, 4. I have to do that again. I'm going to go up 2, 4, right in the middle is 5, over 1, 2, 3, 4. I have to do that again. Up 1, 3, 5, over 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not a perfectly straight line, but that's the best I can do on this. Okay. So the question is, what is their point of intersection? Where do these two lines intersect? What is this ordered pair? Well, the x value is what? What's the x value? Say it. You're right. 16. X is 16. And y is 32. Remember the y-axis is being counted by 2's. So 32. So our solution is the ordered pair 16, 32. What does that mean in context of the problem? What does that mean? Well, it means after 16 minutes, both Swetha and Janelle have 32 questions answered. Because remember, the x value is the time and the y value is the number of questions. The x value is the time and the y value